whatever. I ain't tripping. I'm not even trying to turn the lights on, bro. I'm vibing right now. Because I thought about turning the lights on. I'm cool. This is a vibe. I'm like vibing right now. I'm in the blue room. I'm straight. We vibing right now. We'll talk. I got a lot, bro. I got a little 40 right now. I ain't saying that like, 40, but some, 40 views on last vid. Not bad. Better, you know. Man, bro. Ugh. Well, man, I'm tired as hell, bro. I'm tired. I hope hell isn't a bad word, because I don't know. But I'm trying to watch my language, not curse on this whole YouTube thing. I've been doing pretty good. But, yeah, I'm tired, man. But I'm trying to get more consistent with this YouTube stuff, trying to get more comfortable being on camera and talking, doing, not saying, every 4 seconds, gotta fix that, but the little things here and there, just trying to get it together, try to stretch. Title. Man, I hit the weed before this, bro. I'm blazed right now, bro. So I don't care. I'm good. I'll recover in like in the next 10 minutes. I already got everything laid out in front of me, so we should be good for the most part. Men's issues, bro. You know what's crazy about this shit is I was talking about this shit. I feel like I was talking about this shit like 2 months ago, and I know no one saw my video. I'm not saying like I started it, but like I already kind of like this is something I already kind of saw within myself, I guess. Because if you go back on my videos, I was already talking about this stuff like 2 months ago, man. And it's just crazy to me that now I'm seeing the conversation get brought onto the broader left. And there's some people, I'm not gonna lie, it feels like from what I've seen, it feels like the minority of people are kind of like, oh yeah, we can talk about this, maybe this is something worth talking about. But it seems like the majority, and I could be wrong, but from what I've seen, it seems like the majority of the broader left is like, why do we have to talk about this? That's not our job, sweaty. You know what I mean? No, educate yourself, sweaty. It's like they're doing that, and it's like, bro, we don't got time for this, bro. Like, this whole smug, smiling stuff is annoying. It really is, man. Me personally, I'm just like, it's always the whole the smuggest person in the death camp, bro. Things are getting serious right now in this country. If you live in America, it's serious right now. And I know talking about men being lonely doesn't seem like something serious, but the reason that this has to be addressed in a way is because they're flocking to other resources, and that's pretty much what everybody's saying. Nobody is giving these young men other alternatives besides the Andrew Tates, besides, Sneeko, besides Fresh and Fit. These are the people, Jordan Peterson. I mean, I don't really, I guess Joe Rogan, I don't know. But, just, they gonna look at these people and be like, yeah, these people are so cool. Like, and for me, bro, like, hey, you seen the background right here, bro. Tupac. I'm not saying he was perfect, because I ain't gonna lie, bro. As towards the end, he made a lot of mistakes that got him killed. And for me, I learned from that. I'm older than him now, man. I idolize, like I don't like to idolize people, but it's mostly from my mother. My mom really loved this dude, man. She loved Pac. You know, Pac was like big, big. Obviously, I have a poster of the dude, you know, and he meant a lot to my mom. And he meant a lot to my mom because she was, you know, a single mother raising me. You know, my dad was never really in my life. Like I know my dad, but like he just kind of like was absent, kind of like he just kind of like pick and choose when he wanted to come, and it was not. I can count maybe less than 10 times that I've seen him, you know. But like I've lived with him before, but like I haven't seen him a lot at all. It's kind of crazy. He ain't even. You know, I don't really know the dude. Like that's what I'm trying to say. And for me, you know, I saw that Pac really, you know, cared about what women were going through, and you know, acknowledging the fact that they do have a lot of hardships, and you know, acknowledging the fact that you know it's okay to care and you know not be all messed up towards them and stuff. Um, it's unfortunate that he did get killed, and he did get killed because you know he got influenced by a lot of the stuff that a lot of guys today are getting pulled into, man. You know, you get pulled into like trying to prove yourself, trying to beat people up, trying to be hard, you know. He became real misogynistic. He did because he got a charge, man. And I don't know if what the charge would happen with, but I don't really know if he felt betrayed and he felt like he didn't. Like, I don't know, bro. But I just wish he didn't, you know, go down that road. There's a lot of people that I wish they didn't do what they do, and they're gone now. A lot more than I would like to know. For real, sounds crazy, you know. But I don't care. Like I feel like this kind of stuff is good to talk about because it's real, you know. A lot of people want to talk about all this weird fake stuff. For me, it's real, you know. And a lot of people want to be all like stoic about it, like it don't mess with them, like it, you know, whatever. But for me, man, it's like the whole masculinity thing, this whole masculinity talk. I do feel like it is up to who are quote unquote men on the left, whoever you are. I don't know what they are, what you is, to step up, you know, and just do what you gotta do, you know. There are some people doing what they need to do, but I don't know, man. Like, there's a whole nother part of people, of guys who like aren't getting addressed, who ain't on this old ooh woo cutie shit, you know. There's some real stuff going down, and they need people they can look to and be like, "What's up, you know? What we doing?" And I can understand why a lot of young guys can look at the left and be like, "I don't know about that." But even though I ain't gonna lie, the left offers very good solutions to what these dudes need. It's just people are making it hard for these guys to see that. And it sucks, you know. For me, bro, like I'm glad if I followed all the shit that was, bro, I'm so happy all these weirdos were around when I was a teenager, bro. This shit. Bro, these guys are destroying these dudes, man. It's not good, bro. They're not giving them good advice. A lot of them like, bro, the stuff with Andrew Tate is crazy. It gets worse, bro. Like, uh, they're tapping his phones, talking about he brought the girl back. I don't know where he picked her up from, man. He picked up some girl, and the crazy thing is, like, he's not like getting no, like, people think he's getting some hoes off the street or something, you know, or like some sleaze or something. Like, no, he's like picking up women who like one of the girls said she only been with like 2 guys or something like that. You know what I'm saying? And like he's just getting girls, like regular ass girls, you know, flying him out there, and then like making him like really fall in love with this dude, like real talk, like really making him fall in love with him. And then he's like, "Oh yeah, I don't." Hold on, I'm jumping ahead of the story. He pretty much was like, the girl was saying that she went there and it was all good. They're making out, and then he's like trying to like he's trying to get in it, and she's not going for it. Like she's like, no, I'm not comfortable right now. Like she didn't like put tripping us. She was just like, just not now. And he's like, okay, he turns over, and I guess he's like laying like this, and then she's like has his hand on his chest, like she's like hugging him or whatever, and he's like, but he's like, I just don't know if I should I don't want to say the word, but he wanted to R word her, and yeah, man, she was like, what? Like she thought he was playing, and he wasn't playing, bro. I'm laughing, but it's not funny. Like it's like, what? It don't sound real. Like what the hell? And then I guess apparently he did it. He did that to her, and then like like what, like I knew the dude was a weirdo, but like this dude's like I don't like that, and I have my reasons for it. If people want to call me a simp and all the other, you want to crumble this, and it's not even about that, man. Like there's other reasons that that I don't. I just think this is messed up. It's messed up. I think someone can really hurt from that, man. They lose their life from that, bro. That's crazy. And that can be your sister, that could be your mom, that could be, your aunt, it could be your daughter someday. You're like, oh, it's gonna be my kid. You never know, bro. Like I said, like some girl who just fell in love with some guy, thought she was gonna meet some guy, and got kidnapped. Like, bro, if Andrew Tate kidnapped you, like you go to another country, right? You go to another country, all you have is your passport. You're in a foreign country. He's bringing, I will pay for everything. Just fly out here, and then he flies you out there, and then he takes you like, this is mine now. You are mine. I will break you. And then like, what are you gonna do? That dude is a UFC fighter. Not UFC. Is he a UFC? He's a boxer. I don't know. He can fight. He'll beat your ass. Period. He's gonna beat you up. A guy, a girl, especially a girl, bro. You're about to get your face broke in. If you're a woman, oh my god, bro. Like, I'll get my ass moved by him, but like, at least I can like maybe do something, just scratch him or something. I don't know, just something. Like I could probably do something to him, like kick him in the balls, something. I'm not gonna just let him beat my ass. Fuck that. Like I'm trying to survive. Fuck that. But like a woman, like they could probably do that, but like, bro. Especially in that moment, they're scared. Like, bro, it's fight or flight. And everyone's not going to fight. Especially if you're little. Real talk. I'm just saying, he's a bully. Like, Andrew Tate is a bully, bro. I don't like that. That's like, this is what makes me mad about all this, too. Is all these dudes who are so angry are bullies, man. And that needs to be said to you guys. Like all these dudes, like I guess maybe that is something that needs to be said. Because like I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like I can be nice, but it's like y'all are bullies, man. Y'all became the bullies. And now you're bullies looking up to a bunch of a big old bully. Bro, Andrew Tate is like Johnny Bravo, but like not good. Not cute. Like he really is like corny as that, but he's like bad. Like he's like, bro, he's like that kind of corny. Like, as a kid, that's endearing, but like you look back, you're like, oh damn, he's kind of weird. Saying some corny, weird shit. And like, well, I ain't saying like I love Johnny Bravo, but bro, he was a weirdo. He was a weirdo. And like, I don't know why I'm getting so many views on the other video, but maybe it's something to do with like what I was saying with the Andrew Tate stuff. And I've been getting a lot of stuff from DJ Academics too. I ain't watched his videos yet. I saw that he saw something. Oh, that was another thing I was going to bring up. Um, so I guess what's his name? Signified B-sides. Some people call him SB Signified. I don't know. Uh, I don't know if I'm subscribed to him. I think I was at one point. Maybe I was subscribed to him. Um, he responded to what's her name? Kidology. She's like that. Was she British girl? And she was adopted by. She's black, but she was adopted by like white parents or something like that. But she was like she said she was like bounced around, so she was raised by pretty much white people, and which I didn't know that till like today. I didn't even know. I knew she was like black, but like she was British, but I didn't know she was raised by like just white people. So that's okay. That's interesting. That's an interesting dynamic of her situation, and uh, they brought it to her, and I didn't really get to watch her video like that, but I got to see like bits and pieces of it. Basically, she was saying like kind of what I'm saying in my video is like the left needs to do better, but she was like, oh, like y'all, I mess with y'all, but y'all messing up. You know what I'm saying? Like she don't want to call herself a lefty because I don't know. It's not a good look right now. No, I don't blame her. Like man, it's kind of hard to recruit right now. It is. It is. You know what I'm saying? It's not looking good. You know what I'm saying? Because half the left is so hard headed, and then there was like I remember watching a video and there were some things like I read the comments and there were some comments I agreed with and some comments I didn't agree with. It was kind of interesting. I wish I could find the comment I agreed with. But I do remember the comment I disagreed because there was a comment I agreed with and I was like, all right, like, give it a like, whatever. Read the comments down low and there was a comment that I responded saying something along the line like, oh, as me being a person in the middle, the left needs to learn to appeal to the middle because we are individual thinkers and the individual thinkers are in the middle and we are the majority. And if they don't appeal to the majority, then they will lose. And it just didn't make sense to me because he was saying that the individual thinkers are the mass or the majority. How if and then it just sounds like a contradiction because it's like, what do you mean? If you're individual thinkers, then you wouldn't be a majority because you're individuals. What? Like that? It just didn't like. And like that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like I don't really believe that. I don't think the majority of people are in the middle. I think that was just wrong. I think that the Overton window is just more right leaning right now, and how do you make a shift back? I don't know. Man, I don't know. I'm 29 years old, man. I don't know. Like I'm still trying to figure it out. I don't know. As of right now, where do I think things are going? I don't know, man. It's just kind of disturbing seeing like all the people I listed earlier with them being so influencers like that and the spheres that I see. It's a little disheartening, it's like how violent they are, and also too with Andrew with Channel 5, that sucked too, man. I made a video about that last time and I deleted it because there was like this crazy sound in the background and it bugged me listening to it, so I knew it would bug everybody else. Like my audio is already trash. I didn't need extra layers of trash on it, um, so yeah, I of course, like, man, he did it. He messed up, bro. That wasn't cool. Like, yeah, man. So, it's Channel 5 canceled. Me personally, I can't watch them. I'm not gonna watch them probably for a little bit. I'm not saying I'm forgiving them, but I just kind of like feels weird watching them. Especially with the girls saying like, that work. I'm like, yeah, I mean, I don't want to support them, but I feel weird. You do what y'all want to do. That's just, if you don't know what I'm talking about, look into it. A lot of receipts, a lot of evidence. Don't. It's just, not good. Disappointing. Very disappointing. That's the word. Very, extremely disappointing. And yeah, whatever. Not whatever, but it is what it is. But yeah, man, with the left going on, bro. When I watch them react to kidology, signified B-sides. First of all, I'm just gonna say it right now, bro. Maybe this is just me, bro. I feel like signified B-sides doesn't. No, I don't want to say it. Sometimes this is like, I know people are gonna get mad at me for this because like the left like to do this thing where like if you say something, they're like, oh, that's not true. It feels like a lot of left people don't like light skinned men, like, and there's obviously too with that like light skin period, but like also, but like it just feels like there's like animosity towards people like me, because I'm black. If y'all don't know, I'm black. I'm half black. So me growing up, the term to me being used was always light skin. And nowadays, the term's been kind of like, I hate to use the word muddied, but it kind of is. Because like people just call themselves light skinned, it'll be like Asian or something. And like for me growing up, that was like literally my identity with being light skinned, which is just black, but you're light skinned black. But now it's like people use terms like biracial and I don't know, multi-ethnic. I don't like using those words. I never liked it. I feel like it was multi-ethnic. Like it sounds weird. I don't like that. Or biracial. I don't know. Like I just say I'm black and white usually, mixed. You know. But hey, that's the thing about being mixed. You can pick what you want to pick to be. And yeah, for the most part, I feel like there's some animosity towards this. That's how I feel about it. I could be wrong. If anybody want to have a conversation with me about it, I'm down for it. Oh yeah, and then, bro, what is up with this Matrix stuff, bro? Like, I went off on that stuff last time, bro, but like, he really like got arrested, right? Like, just follow this, right? Andrew Tate is affiliated with some real mafia. This is real deal Holyfield type stuff, right? Let me like switch it up, right? Let's like imagine, because I remember just want to say something about John Gotti, right? Because John Gotti was kind of doing a thing where he kind of wanted the publicity. He wanted to get the people on his side to like make the mafia look like good people. He wanted to. It was like a propaganda campaign to make him look good to the people. And that's why I compared him to John Gotti. And let's say that, John Gotti got arrested, right? And then he comes out and he's like, I don't know, what's like a movie that's like The Matrix back in the day? Like, I don't know. Like, I got it. 1980. No, because he's like, I'm telling you, like, 1984 got me. 1984. Like, it's crazy too. That probably would have worked, man. That's crazy. Now that I say it out loud, he should have done that. Because if people are stupid, I think it's stupid, but saying it now, yeah, maybe people would have fell for that. But pretty much that's kind of what the equivalent would have been. Like, John Gotti coming out, it's like, this is 1984. This is 1984. 1984 has got me. That's literally like what Andrew Tate, not Andrew Tate. Yeah, Andrew Tate. Too many damn Andrews doing goofy shit right now. Yeah, Andrew Tate did. Comes out, but it's even lamer because he comes out saying the Matrix is tracking. I hate I hate the way the Matrix is attacking me. I can't do it because it's so funny. Oh God, he's because it's like a serious thing. Like he's getting arrested, and he comes talking about the Matrix is attacking me. Yeah, it's funny. I'm sorry. It's funny. It's pretty funny. Like, and then I guess they're sick because I'm not laughing like. No, I am laughing at him. But man, I don't know. I'm laughing at him. I don't like him. I don't like him, bro. I don't like him. Like he deserved it, bro. He like kidnapped women and then threatened to beat them up if they went home. Like literally, that's what happened. People think like, oh, he was just willingly to do this, bro. He told us what happened. He been told us. He told us what the process was. He gets a girl to fall in love with him. He brings them over, stakes her passport, and then they can't leave. And then he threatens to beat them up, and then R-words them. Like this ain't a game. Like it is real. And then he comes out talking about the Matrix is attacking him. Bro, keep his ass in jail. This dude is a menace. He's gonna hurt somebody. That's what I'm saying. Like people want to talk about Young Thug. I only bring up Young Thug because like I'm not, like I said, I'm not condoning what he did because if Young Thug really out here, orchestrating gang hits, yeah, you know what I'm saying, that's not good. You know what I'm saying? But everybody went so hard on Young Thug, right? Why are they not doing this with Andrew Tate? I just want to know what's going on. It's just like they're playing defense for him. Like it's just what is this? It's just lame. I think I think this has something to do. My theory. This is just a theory. I think it's something to do with the Nation of Islam or something of that effect. I think there's some aspect to it because I think the Nation of Islam is very connected to the rap community, and I think he might have got his hand in that a little bit, maybe, but I don't know because there's a lot of these red-pilled, like in the mostly black dudes, kind of getting into the like the Nojumper DJ academics type thing, and the funny thing I noticed, because like people call this Gamergate 2 right now, right? The thing I noticed about how this kind of pertains to the first Gamergate, right? First Gamergate went after like white dudes who were playing video games. It seems like Gamergate 2 is kind of going after more of the people of color, and they are being very effective. Well, and when I say people of color, mostly black people, I think they already kind of got the Hispanics they need. Hispanics is like 50-50, for the most part. Trump votes went up for the Hispanics, so, we know where it's at with that for the most part. But, Hispanic is a Mexican, Hispanic, whatever. It's a big umbrella, so it's hard to really pin that down for the most part as of right now. I know I can't. Maybe somebody else can, not me. Let's see what else we got. Hold on. Man. Yeah, the left is failing, man. It's crazy that my video is like, bro, who is this one dude? What is his name? Aiden Ross? What's up with him? He's weird. Like, I don't get his shtick. Like, do people just like laugh at him and he plays like he's stupid and everyone's like, oh, he's so stupid. Like, but he's like, And then he sniffed his chair, and everyone was just like, ah ha ha. These are the same people that think like being trans and gay is like the nastiest stuff in the world, and they're groomers. But if you see another dude sniff a guy's chair, bro, it's not gay. They're just kidding. Like, okay, all right, homie, do y'all? I don't know anymore. That's like one thing that's like weird about that stuff because it's like a lot of guys be doing the gayest stuff, bro. They be doing some real gay stuff, and then like, I mean, dudes like right wing, red pilled, like masculine bros, whatever you want to call them, dude bros. I'm not saying masculine, like, but I'm saying like over masculine because, bro, dudes. I'll let me stop because I'm going to change it like that. Um, they be doing some just the gayest stuff, bro. Like just, and then like, I'm not gay, bro. Not gay, man. Dude, I'll just like totally like jack you up, bro. It's not gay, bro. It's not gay, bro. Dude, it's just a joke, bro. Yeah, and then he shaved his head. Aiden Ross shaved his head. That was weird. Oh yeah, and then who was this guy? Kai. His homie. He did the whole like uh did the R word thing, and he just was like being kind of weird about it. He was being a little weird about it. I didn't really like how he was handling it. At first with Kai, I thought he was gonna be cool. I was like, okay, he don't seem that bad. But then, yeah, I could tell he's just kind of like he's fake. I met people like Kai before. They're not. It's not who he. I could tell by his personality that you're not getting who he really is. You're getting a mask. You're getting someone like he. You're getting someone he wants to present to the world, but it's like not genuine at all. Like he holds back what he really holds back. But then he probably like, which is fine. Everyone does that. But the way he was handling that thing with the girl, it like showed that like he would let something bad happen. He would see something bad happen and then like try to be the nice guy, pretending it's your fault. I don't know how to explain it. Like, would you call that gaslighting? I don't know. Passive aggressiveness. I don't know. Oh yeah, EDP 445 is dying. I didn't really watch the video on that, but yeah, I guess he's dying. Yeah, kidney failure because he's like hella big. Ain't nothing wrong with like all right, shout out to the big people. What I'm saying. I ain't the skinniest man myself, but I've been like the same weight consistently the last 10 years. Like kind of crazy. I haven't gained, ignored, lost weight 10 years straight. Pretty good. But yeah, I guess probably has something to do with his weight, bro. Like he's not. He doesn't look very healthy. Like what I'm saying. There's a difference between being big and being just unhealthily big. Like you can't. If you can't like get in your car, if it's hard for you to get in cars and stuff, and you walk, it's not good. Shout out to the big women out there. Shout out to the big goons. You know what I'm saying. Do what you got to do. You know what I'm saying. Don't let no one put you down. Be your best. You know what I'm saying? They'll let people, and then, all those people out there that like to, put people down for being big. You ain't helping nobody. Go fix yourself. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you could fix being big. You can't fix, it's easier to fix yourself for being big. It's harder to, fix your terrible personality. That's hard. You know what I'm saying? And I'd rather be big than, have a terrible, terrible personality. You lose weight. Yeah, algorithm ain't really too much. You know what I'm saying? Star Wars, man. I don't even like. It sucks because like I kind of want to get into Star Wars again, but then I just don't because like Star Wars fans like suck. They're all like toxic and they just hate the series so much. And then when you talk about it with them, it just always leads to them talking about how like the woke SJWs ruined the franchise and like how much they hate it now. And then it just veers off from there. It's like you can't even just you can't enjoy anything. Like you're like yeah, it used to be good, but then until they started doing it, you're like okay. I don't even want to talk. Like the fan base, like bro, the fan base for Star Wars is so toxic, bro. Like it just eats itself alive. It's crazy, man. Like it's crazy. Like I don't know. Like the fans suck. Like this is why like sometimes it's like old stuff, like old fan bases. Like I'm gonna say like from 2000s, you just kind of like up. Like no, because what are those guys called? I was gonna say they're decent, but no, that's a lie. Who are those kids? My Hero Academia. I heard they're crazy. I don't like that show either. So whatever. Talk about. Oh yeah, I watched the report of the week. I like that guy. At first, I thought he was like. I thought it was a joke, but no, he really like dresses up and eats the food and gives reviews. I was like, okay. Well, I found him endearing. At first, I thought he was like a weird guy just pretending to do this stuff, but no, he he's serious, and I respect him more for being serious. I think that's cool. You know what I'm saying? He put his little suit on, gets his hair done. You know what I'm saying? He eats a little food, has a little fancy background. That's cool. Shout out to the report of the week. Even I like his channel, bro. I'm late to it. I just like I've always seen him around for years, and I just like thought he was like a shtick until I was looking. He's oh no, he's really this is real. I thought he was just kidding. I'm like no, he's real. And I was like okay, he's real. That's really who he is. I respect that. I would have watched him. I know I watch him, and I take his food review serious because he's serious. You know, like it would have been corny if it was like a character. Like I like it more that he's just it's him. Like he's you know. Why isn't my stuff loading? Hold on, I don't use these anyway. Hold on. Oh yeah, I forgot. Kidology was doing. She did a live. Oh, it's 4 hours. Yeah, I didn't. I peeped a little bit of it. Uh, it's kind of interesting because it seemed like they're talking about the idea of like bypassing transracialism, something you know that I would know a lot about. Would I ever identify as transracialism? Transracial? No, no. I feel like I don't know, man. Can we have like a discussion about this? Like, I feel like people who are mixed don't ever get a proper say about what we want to do. You know, and maybe I don't know. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. Oh, Destiny bulldozed Nico in the debate. Yeah, I saw that. Dylan Burns muted it. I did. I peeped the video a little bit. I didn't really watch it. I mean, like, wow, Destiny. I mean, debating Sneeko is like child's play, bro. Like this is like that's nothing, bro. It's nothing. But good for you, bro. Do your Dougie, I guess. I mean, I'm not. I mean, he's doing his thing. Shout out to him. He's doing his thing. Whatever. I don't know. I don't like Destiny. He's doing. Yeah, I guess he's doing what he wants to do, but I just don't like him. It's cool. Y'all like him, you like him. I used to like him, but I don't like him now. Oh yeah, it was crazy because I was watching something. Tombstone. I don't think y'all ever seen Tombstone, 1993. Tombstone. That's a good movie. Y'all should watch that. It was crazy too because I didn't know that in the movie Tombstone they wear their flags out. They have them kind of hanging out. And to me, because I grew up around gangs and stuff, and then I was like, wow, they got their flags out like they banging, like they got them like hanging out like a gangbanger. And it turned out that they actually were inspired by real gangbangers because cowboys didn't just have their flags out like, well, not dumb cowboys particularly, but they got the idea pretty much from gangbangers. The red flags, particularly from the Bloods. So that was pretty cool. That was cool information. I thought that was pretty dope to learn about. You know, Tombstone's a good movie, man. I think westerns get slept on, bro. I love a good western. That's why I like Red Dead Redemption 2 so much. Check out my Red Dead Redemption 2 streams. They pretty good. Oh yeah, if you can like and subscribe and all that junk too, that'd be dope. I'd appreciate it. I know this ain't perfect. I'm doing the best I can. Um, Mostly I make these videos because I want to try to add to the conversation. Maybe I can, do. I don't know. I feel like doing this helps me do my part, my little part that I can do. I work a lot, tired a lot, but if I could do something, I could try. I just like I said when I made the algorithm thing, I I feel like I'm seeing what a lot of these young men are seeing, like teenagers, and I don't like it. And I know if I was a teenager, getting seeing all these like influencers that are like garbage. How would you stand a chance? And I don't want you don't want to be preachy or nothing, but it's like, come on, like we live in a real a time where it's like we got to get it together. This ain't a joke no more, like they'll be like, what are you talking about, man? We'll see what happens. I feel like there was something else I wanted to kind of cover on. Yeah, see, look, man. So much pain, Kanye West drama, losing friends, loneliness with men, and more. See, I was talking about this stuff with Kanye West. Whatever happened to Kanye West? People just disappeared. He literally just disappeared. Like Kanye West just fell off the planet. Like, what happened to Kanye? Like, is he gonna come back? Well, this always happens. Like, I've been as someone who has was a casual Kanye enjoyer. Uh, I knew he was been crazy since like 2010, so 12 years ago. Jeez, yeah, I've been knew he was crazy, and then I didn't think it was as crazy as he is now because it just got progressively worse. When I knew he was crazy is when he did the whole thing with Sway. He's like, "How Sway? How Sway? You don't got the answers." And he started like freaking out, and then Sway got mad. He said, "How Sway? How?" Because Sway was trying to Sway in the morning. I don't even know if people know who Sway in the morning is anymore. Sway in the morning was trying to explain to Kanye how to do a business or something, and then Kanye West got offended because he was like, "Bro, how you gonna tell?" Kanye West felt like, "How you gonna tell me, Sway? Because it ain't you. Your brand is nothing." He was like, "I was." That's what we used to say when I was a kid. We'd be like, "It ain't Ralph though." That's what Kanye would say. He was like, "It ain't Ralph's." Pretty much telling man, what's his name? Oh, Sway. pretty much telling Sway like, "Oh, it ain't Ralph. Your brand ain't Ralph. It ain't nothing compared to what I was doing." You know, it's someone's ego. Like this dude had an ego, man. He always had an ego. It ain't nothing. It ain't nothing new. You know, it's funny. All these right wingers tried. It's funny because they tried to take Kanye and roll it, and he did not. He went. Boom! Went right past him. They go, "Oh, hey, Kanye, come here." Oh,